Hi, everybody. What's going on? It's so nice to see so many of you here already. Thank you so much for popping in early. That really makes me happy. So today we're going to do card reading. I've got out my shaman cards from the Mystical Shaman deck. I've got out the tarot cards, which I love. I really resonate with the tarot cards the best. But these are some wonderful oracle cards. I've got the Angel Quest oracle cards, and I have the Wisdom of the oracle cards. They're all really good ones. And my shaman guides love to use the shaman cards. Annie, I have to say I missed your show with Terry this morning. I am so sorry. I am sitting here at my desk doing my thing I do every morning for hours. And sometimes I forget to see who's on. Hi, Akila. Thanks for being here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I'm sure you had lots of fun. Hi, Mangled Uniform. I'm so sorry, dear. That keeps coming out of my mouth. Unicorn, Mangled Unicorn. I will try to make my mouth behave. Oh, dear. There's Carl Hees. Thanks for being here. Let me just say hello to everybody who has come in. Let's check this out. Who's all here? We have Annie and CJ and Namira and Paul and Akila and Mangled Unicorn and Carl. Hi, Rachel. Thanks for coming in. And Warrior Girl. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Hello, Crystal Ascension. Thanks for being here. Oh, I'm just so happy to see all of you here. Wonderful, wonderful. Paul says, has the spirit guide been with us since the beginning of time? I'll mark that for you, Paul. Thank you. I'm not sure about that at all, so that's a good question. Good question. Yeah, go ahead and put your questions in because I am storing them, and it's card reading today, like I said earlier, but we can always ask Spirit for some channeled messages. Well, I guess, is everybody else having a heat wave too, like we are? I guess not everyone is, but much of the country is, right? It's 93 right now. It's supposed to be 95 in a couple of hours. I live in the center of the country in southwest Missouri. And I think Paul's going where it's really super hot, right? The Grand Canyon. Paul, I guess you took off a day early, didn't you? I thought you were going to leave on Tuesday. Your weather's around 70, Annie? And you walked 3 miles earlier. Good for you. I see your beautiful flowers. I guess in your part of the country, it is a really great place to grow flowers, isn't it? I think I've heard that before. Oh, Namir is in the Netherlands. It's not warm here in the Netherlands, rain and windy for the summer. Annie's making split pea soup. That is awesome. You took off Sunday. Okay. You have a big RV bus, really? How many of you are in there? Hello, Maria Amethyst Selentine. Thank you for being here. I've got you starred. I'm sorry to hear that. Sending you love, honey. Lots of love. There are 8 of you and 2 kids. Making memories. Out making memories. Annie, I saw that you said this morning that you were scared of heights, that you'd been to the Grand Canyon. Nevertheless, I am scared of heights, and I just don't really want to go to the Grand Canyon. I was at the Royal Gorge in Colorado one time, and I was scared out of my mind and had nightmares. So I'm going to stay away from cliffs. Okay, pardon me while I just look through here and make sure I haven't missed people's questions, because you know how I am. So I just want to warn all of you right now, I'm notorious for missing questions, and sometimes even when they're starred, I'll miss them. And I think I missed someone's question last week. Mangled Unicorn, was it you that asked a question about karma? And I realized later I had not asked that question. So apologies in advance for when I do that, because, you know, stuff happens with my old brain and my old eyes. I have a young heart, though, you guys. I'm young at heart. I'm just looking for questions that I may have missed. I love seeing all of you be so nice to each other. Well, I'm going to read off the names that I have in the questions. And then if I don't say your name here in a second, you are alerted to the fact that I may have missed your question. So just a second, I'm still going through here. Just takes a little bit of time to get started, you know. From the land of sky blue waters, boom, 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 boom. Waltzing Matilda. The shaman guides are here. Carl, I got you started. I think I'm trying to get you started. There. I've got you started, Crystal Ascension. Got you started, Warrior Girl. You close your eyes every time you're there, Annie? I remember I was standing at the beginning of that Royal Gorge Bridge, and I wasn't about to walk out onto it, but I was at the beginning of it. Well, if you want to ask your karma question again, you can go ahead and put it in there, because I'm sorry I missed it. I think that was on Friday. I realized later what I'd done. I told you I was going to do it later, and then I didn't do it later. Namir, I've got you starred. Thank you, Annie. All caps does help. Mangled Unicorn, I got you starred. Gina M, hello, hello. I've got you starred. Oops, I started the wrong one. There you go. And Crystal, hello, Crystal. I got you starred. CJ, did I see your question? Okay, just a minute, let me check. I've got 14 questions, you guys. I've got Annie and Paul and CJ and Maria, and Carl, and Crystal Ascension, Warrior Girl, Namira, Mangled Unicorn, Gina, Crystal, okay, those are the names that I have. So CJ, yes, I've got your question started. Paul says in the RV we have 4 ACs going with the heat. Thank you, Warrior Girl. We'll see about that. Now you count just as much as anybody, but that is very generous of you. Well, I guess we should get started, right? Oh, I had accidentally starred a couple of them twice, so there's only 12 questions. CEV12, thank you for being here. I've got you starred. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get this show on the road before I forget what I'm doing here. From the land of sky blue waters, my guides are here. Carl says, come to Manila, it's always raining here. Hi, Sue Toffee, thanks for being here. I'm scared to close my eyes, I might miss somebody. A shaft of light comes down from above and swirls all around me and stabs into the bedrock beneath me and grounds me like a mountain. My heart opens like a rose in bloom, and my heart space expands far out from my body in a giant sphere filled with love, little pink hearts and sparkles. And as my guardian angel has my back and Master Jesus by my side, I slip into a deep and strong connection with you, dear ones of love and light. I ask that I only be connected with highest consciousness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I ask blessings to be showered on all of you that are here with us today. And thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get the questions up. Sue, I got you started. So now we have 14 questions. In the land of sky blue waters, we are ready. The guides are ready. Annie came up with the first question. I'd love a reading for this week in gardening, cooking, and painting. I haven't been doing enough painting lately. I need to get into that again. I'm going to pull 5 tarot cards for everyone, and then I'm going to ask my pendulum to direct me to what other cards that Spirit wants us to read for you. You may have heard me talk about before how I've been told by Spirit that the pendulum cannot be trusted to answer all of our questions, but I can use it for guidance for my body. So I'm going to ask the pendulum to tell my body which card deck to reach for you. So Annie, I'm going to pull 5 tarot cards for you. May the ones who are unseen to our human eyes become compellingly real to us by the answers we receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 5 cards for a dear friend Annie. Heads up, advice. What would you like to say to Annie? Cheerleading? Any cheerleading for Annie or heads up? What do you want to say through the cards to a dear friend Annie? Okay. Boy, I hardly have room to lay these down anywhere. Okay, Annie, let's see. Now, you guys, I don't take a lot of time reading the tarot cards. I just see them and then I say what they mean. I'm not going to talk about one card for 3 minutes. I just keep moving on. So this first card you got, Annie, is the 6 of Wands. And there you are, riding in as the winner, riding in on your high horse, I like to say. Those are wands that are sticking up, are your friends that are surrounding you and congratulating you. The laurel wreath up there means that you're a winner. You're doing great, doing great. And you do have the Tower card in here. This is some chaos that could happen. It's not always bad. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's not. So be prepared in case there's some kind of a chaotic moment coming along. And a lot of times when we burn down the old, we bring in the new. So that is a good thing about things being shook up. And here is the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles are about material things. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the tarot card deck. And that horse that he is riding on is sure-footed. He's not racing forward, risking tripping. He is sure-footed, and he is carrying some wonderful material things that are coming into your life. And you also got Pentacles in your second from the last card, the Ten of Pentacles. This shows a success. This is a success card, and your family. That's some family members gathering together there. So this is happiness in your family life and material things. And look, your conclusion card is the World. The World card shows that you have gone all around this circle and you have completed it. So this is a time of completion, getting ready to move forward to something new in your life. And those were pretty good cards, right? Pretty good cards. Now I'm going to ask the pendulum to tell me which one of the other decks that you need a card from. So, am I connected to my higher self? Yes. Please show me my answer for no. Thank you. Please show me my answer for yes. Am I connected with my higher self? Yes. Are you of love and light? Yes. Are you of love and light? Yes. Are you of love and light? Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to hold this, and whichever deck it gives a yes sign over, I'm going to pull those cards. Okay, and right away it said yes to the angel cards. The Angel Quest Oracle. Angel Quest Oracle. Beautiful cards. This is what the back of them looks like. I'm not able to look at the chat right now, so I see I'm missing a lot. I'll go back through it later and see if I've missed any more questions. But we already have 14 questions. Which one of these beautiful angel cards is for our dear friend Annie? Annie, you got the card that says joy. You are being guided to do more things that make you happy. That's cool, because look at what you said in your question there. Gardening, cooking, and painting. Number 13 in the book. Number 13 in the book. The angels see that you have been inundated with thoughts and experiences that might lower your vibration. They're urging you to make a more conscious effort to focus on anything that brings you joy. I think she's already doing that. Simply repeat the affirmation, I choose to be joyful, several times each day to rewire your brain. This affirmation will help you to release all that's blocking you. Pay attention to uplifting people and events that come into your life. Not only will you notice your inner world changing for the better, but you will also notice a more positive shift in your outer world and in the direction of your life. Situations and people will respond more positively to your higher and more jubilant state of consciousness. Okay, joy. Joy, 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 joy. Down in my heart. Down in my heart today. Boy, I was off key with that one. Enough singing for Brenda today. Annie, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for putting in a question for us to answer. So now we're moving on to Paul Freed. Paul says, you're asking for a general reading, Paul? Can I have a reading? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to pull 5 tarot cards for you, Paul, and then we'll let the pendulum tell us what other deck you need to see a card from. 5 cards for our dear friend Paul Freed. 5 cards for our dear friend Paul Freed. Our dear friend Paul Freed, 5 cards. From the land of sky blue waters. I've been hearing the songs from my guides so much, they're always around. 5 cards, heads up, cheerleading, advice. What would you like to say to Paul Freed at this time? July the 28th, 2025. Let's see what we got here. So we have the 8 of Cups. It's showing that there could be a situation that you might want to walk away from. This is the very first card of the pull. A situation that you might want to walk away from. Something that is in the dark or you are in the dark about. Something coming up that you might want to walk away from. And this is 5, right? No, the 4 of Pentacles. This is being well grounded. See, his feet are planted firmly on the ground. Keep yourself well grounded, especially when you're in the Grand Canyon. And hold on to your money. Take care of your finances. And you also have the Page of Swords. Pages are messengers. And Spirit is letting you know that they are recognizing that you are courageous and strong. You've got that sword up there in the air and you're ready to whack down anything that might come in your way. That's what I always think it looks like. And you did also get the 9 of Pentacles, that beautiful, successful lady. This is a sign of abundance in your life. Success. It's been a long time since I've read cards. It's a sign of success. So your trip is going to be successful. You're going to have a good old time. At the end of your trip, there might be something that you're a little disappointed about. So I'm not sure, don't be fearful about it, of course. I know that you're not. But it is a sign of something that might make you unhappy at the end of the week. So this is a Monday reading, so this is for the week. And let's ask the pendulum which one of these other cards that Spirit wants us to pull for you. Okay, which one of these decks? Give me the yes sign for the deck that is for Paul. Not that one. Not that one. It's the shaman cards. Our shaman guides want to give you a shaman card. From the land of sky blue waters. Which one of these beautiful shaman cards do you want our friend Paul Freed to hear about at this time? Oh, you got the hummingbird, Paul. The hummingbird. That is number 28. I am just crazy about hummingbirds. I love them so much. I haven't seen any around here yet. Paul, the hummingbird card is saying the buzzing you feel is the sound of your hummingbird wings, preparing you to say yes to a new adventure. He's on a new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust in the rightness of the moment and take bold action. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well, because the all is in the small hummingbird. Love that card. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you for being here. And let's keep moving on. CJ is next. CJ, thanks for being here. Pull 5 tarot cards for your week. Tarot card reading for the week. I have to keep reminding myself that it's Monday. For some reason, it doesn't seem like Monday to me. 5 tarot cards for a dear friend CJ. What would you like to say? Heads up or advice, what would you like to say to our dear friend CJ? Oh, doing a lot of planning for the future. Your very first card is the King of Pentacles. Pentacles are about material things. And this is showing you sitting in success. Just look at the lavishness around that king. He is just dripping in abundance, right? And then we have the Four of Cups. Cups are about emotions. And this fella is sitting there just completely satisfied. He has everything that he needs. The hand of God is coming out from that cloud, handing him more. And he's like, I don't need anything new right now. Thank you. I'm good. And then the Hermit. Something that's in the dark in your life that you need to shine a light on. What is it that you haven't been looking at that you should? A light being shown on something that's in the dark. So that kind of an event might come up for you. You might have a revelation. And the next two cards, it's interesting because they're both basically the same. You've got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is showing two paths that you can take. And there you are looking at the world, looking out into the future, trying to decide which one of these paths you should take. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is looking out into the future, making those plans, looking out at the horizon. So they're advising you to think about your future and make those plans. Maybe you want to put them down on paper. Maybe you want to talk to Spirit about them. But this is you looking out and planning your future. And that's always a good idea for everybody to do. So let's go ahead and ask the pendulum which one of these other decks is for you, CJ. So is it the Wisdom of the Oracle cards? No. Is it the Angel cards? Yes, it's the Angel cards. Wonderful. I love the Angel cards. Well, I love all these cards. Which one of these beautiful Angel cards is for our dear friend CJ? Beautiful Angel cards. Which one is for CJ? Oh, enjoy the journey. It says the angels are inviting you to embrace adventure. And that is number 18 in the book. So let's see what the book says. The angels want you to cherish each phase of your journey. They're encouraging you to stay present and enjoy each moment. Affirm, I choose to be fully present for this glorious adventure. Enjoy the people who join you along the way. While the road will not always be smooth, each moment will lead you to your destination, your purpose in life. The angels are reminding you that happiness will lead you to success. Success won't lead you to happiness. Direct your attention to feeling good right now. Remember that each enjoyable step you take will bring you closer to a more pleasurable and fulfilling destination. Terrific. Love that card. Terrific. Thank you so much for being here, CJ. I appreciate you. Thank you for asking a question. Let's keep moving on to the next one. We have Maria, and then Carl, and then Crystal Ascension, then Warrior Girl, then Namira, Mangled Unicorn, Crystal, Gina, CEV12, and Sue. So some of you have a little weight coming up. Sorry about that. Paul, I'm going to put your comment about spirit guides on hold because we're going to have to keep on with the questions, but I like that. I would like to look into that. Maria, will Philip try to come back, or are we forever over? Will Philip try to come back? Are we forever over? I don't feel good about pulling cards on this question, so Maria, I'd rather ask for the guides if they want to bring a channeled message for you because these um, these kind of questions are difficult, and I don't want to steer you wrong. And we don't always answer third-party questions, but I've learned to let my spirit guides and angels say what they want to say about these kind of questions, because sometimes they have really, well, always they have really good advice. So let's see if I can hear anything about that for you, dear Maria. Thanks for being here. What would you like to say to our dear Maria about this question? Please bring a message for our dear friend Maria for this question that she has. We can see you and hear you, and we care about you. You will be well no matter what happens. Have no fear. Everyone has free will in this world, and we cannot say what this one's decision will be. And that song, Que sera, sera, whatever will be, just popped into my head. So that's a message. That is a message that this is a stance you can take on this subject, that you will be willing to accept what it is that comes into your life and deal with it at that time. Que sera, sera. The future is not ours to see. I've been told that before. The future is not ours to see. I've been told that before. So this is the answer to that question, is what I just heard them say. So, Maria, that is what I heard from Spirit. So I am sorry that it is something that you are concerned about and possibly feeling bad about. My heart goes out to you and just asking the angels to wrap you in love and comfort and peace. Thanks for being here. And then our next one is Carl. And then after Carl is Crystal Ascension. Carl, will I be able to receive payment for the job this week so I can also move in to a safe place for me and my cats? I'm living in a basement of an old lady friend for free, but with lots of other people. That must be uncomfortable. But I'm sure you're glad that you do have a place. But uncomfortable for sure. 5 tarot cards for our dear friend Carl. What would you like to say to Carl through these cards at this time? Dear ones of love and light, what would you like to say to Carl through these cards at this time? Okay, Carl. I have to look at these cards for a minute. Okay, Carl, well, the very first card you got is the Five of Wands, and this is showing the struggle that you are having. I'm going to hide your question because it takes up kind of a lot of space on the screen. There's a struggle, there's arguing and fighting going on. So this is the sign of the unrest that you're feeling about the situation that you're in. They're recognizing that situation that you're in. And then the Judgment card, this isn't actually judgment, it's actually awakening. So I believe this is about the subject at hand here. There's going to be an awakening, a revelation, some news coming in about the situation that you're in. The angel Gabriel is blowing his horn, waking up those people who have been asleep. So there's going to be an awakening for this answer that you need to find out about. It is being brought to the surface. And then here is the Three of Cups, Carl. This is cups are about his emotions. And these people are celebrating and being happy, a group of friends celebrating together. So I think that this is a sign that this situation is being worked on. Unbeknownst to you, there is something that is in the works, and you got the Justice card. So whatever it is that has not been just for your life is going to be straightened out because you are going to receive justice for this situation or something else. Maybe there's something else in your life that you need to receive justice for. Well, justice is coming. And it's showing you with the Four of Cups, cups are about emotions, at the end, this is a conclusion card at the end of this week, having some satisfaction about this. So those are the tarot cards that we got. And now let's ask the pendulum, which one of these other cards is for you? Is it the angel cards for Carl? No. Is it the wisdom of the oracle cards for Carl? No. Is it the shaman cards for Carl? Yes, great big yes on the shaman cards. From the land of sky blue waters and hearing their song. Which one of these beautiful shaman cards is for our dear friend Carl? Will I be able to receive payment for the job? We need a safe place. Which one of these beautiful shaman cards is for our dear friend Carl? Well, sing Matilda, the Aborigines are here too. I just heard we are working with Carl. The Aborigines just said we are working with Carl. He will see. An answer is coming. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend Carl? The Sun. That's got to be a good card, right? The Sun is number 53. Shining the light. The sun shines the light on things. It brings the light. Puts things in the light. I can hardly see this. It is time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness that's around you. And their advice is to get out and play. Try to find a way to get out and have some fun. This will be very helpful for you. And that is the meaning of that card. And that's what I got, Carl, and I thank you so much. Asking blessings to be showered on you. Thank you for being here. Crystal Ascension is next, and after Crystal Ascension is Warrior Girl. Please ask for me, is James really true? Or is this a fraud situation I'm going through? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. 5 tarot cards for this situation that Crystal Ascension is asking about. Thanks for being here, Crystal. 5 cards for the situation that she's asking about. Let's see if we can draw some meaning out of this. Huh. Well, you did get the very first card is the Sun card. And this is the good luck card. It's light being shown on situations. It's celebration. Look how happy that little one is riding the white horse. The white horse is a good sign. So this is a bright and shining light. This is a good luck card. It signifies good luck. And Page of Cups card is that card of silliness and frivolity. It's saying go out and have some fun. And here is the Three of Wands, looking out on the horizon, creating what it is that you want in your life. So it's reminding us that we are creators because he is looking out into the future in that way, trying to create what it is that he wants. And the Emperor, you got the Emperor card. They're saying, see your plans through, like the Emperor does. He's a leader, and he's determined, and he's strong, and he sees his plans through. And then you did get the Three of Swords. And swords are about thoughts. And so they are saying to slow down your thoughts, to let them take a rest, not let them take over you. Spend some quiet time. And that's what the tarot cards said. So they didn't exactly answer your question. Which one of these card decks is for our dear friend Crystal Ascension? Okay, Wisdom, the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Wisdom of the Oracle cards. From the land of sky blue waters, I'm hearing my guides. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend Crystal Ascension? All of you should be sure to come back on Wednesday, because on Wednesday I do the channeled messages from Spirit. That's always interesting. Which one of these beautiful cards is for Crystal Ascension? A higher power. That's just a picture of the sky. I see a little face in it, but anyway. Higher power. That is number 4 in the book. Let's see what that says. Number 4 in the book. From the land of sky blue waters. My spirit guides are here so strong. The essential meaning of this card is conscious contact with a higher power. The presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to partnership with spirit. So this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. And ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life, more wondrous than one you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. That is a good card, but I can see that it didn't really answer your question. So let me see if I can hear anything about that. Good cards. Let's see. I know that Spirit always says there's free will. Let's see if I can hear anything on this at this time. Is there a message you would like to say to Crystal Ascension about this? Is James true, or is it a fraud situation? I heard right away that it is true. I heard it is true and you can trust. So that's what I heard, Crystal. I know that was short and sweet, but that's what I heard. Those voices in my head. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you bringing in a question for us. Thank you so much. And then Warrior Girl is next, and then Namira, and then Mangled Unicorn, and then Crystal. Warrior Girl would love a reading for the week. 5 tarot cards for a dear friend, Warrior Girl. 5 tarot cards for a dear friend, Warrior Girl. From the land of sky blue waters. Heads up, advice. What would you like to say to a dear friend, Warrior Girl, for this week? From Monday to Monday. This doesn't look like a real good week. It shows the High Priestess as the first card you got, but there are some mysterious things going on that you'll have to use your intuition to navigate through. But I know that you have great intuition. And then we also have the Death card. I got the Death card this morning too. This is out with the old and with the new, a transformation and change. It's usually kind of a big transformation and change with the Death card, not death. Doesn't mean death, but it's just a great change. There's a great change coming up. And you got the 10 of Cups, so it must be a happy change, because you can't get any happier than the 10 of Cups. Those are your emotions. There's those people celebrating, holding their hands up and being happy. So this is a really good sign. You did get the 8 of Cups. This is walking away from those things which do not serve you. And towards the end of the week, there might be some things that you are feeling a little down about that won't make you very happy. But remember that those people could stop looking down and they could look up and look at the sky, and that'll make them feel better. So those are the tarot cards I've got for you. And let's ask the pendulum which one of these other decks we should look for you. Please tell me which one of these decks is right. Is it this one? No. Is it the angel deck? Yeah, it's the angel deck. They want us to pull angel cards for you. Which one of these beautiful cards is for a dear friend, Warrior Girl, at this time? I just got new wires. Answered prayers. Answered prayers, Warrior Girl. The universe has heard your request and is responding to your needs. That's number 27. Number 27. Answered prayers. Those in the celestial realm have heard your plea. Your request is now being granted due to your continued strong faith in the desired outcome. Be on the lookout for synchronicities and events around you. Notice those who come into your awareness with messages you need to hear. Make that phone call. Go to the healer friend your friend recommended. Speak to those who have gone through similar situations. The angels want you to know they always hear your prayers and don't want you to despair if certain ones appear to have gone unnoticed. Let's see, I don't want to read the whole thing. It may be that your higher self needs to teach you something at this time before your prayer is fully answered. You may not have faith in your wish being fulfilled that causes stumbling blocks. Or your prayers are being answered, but they're taking longer than you anticipated. Once you've planted the seeds, be patient and wait for a desired outcome. Be open to receive, and you will. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Warrior Girl. That's what I got. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Then we have Namira, and then Mangled Unicorn, and then Crystal, and then Gina M, then CEV12, and then Sutafi. Namira, can I have a guidance card? We'll pull those tarot cards for you. Pull those tarot cards for you. And the land of skyway waters. Waltzing Matilda. My guides, my shining guides. 5 cards for our dear friend Manira. Well, I don't know what's going on in your life, but I wonder if there's something that is giving you that thoughts that are bothering you, something you're concerned about. You've got the Devil card as the first one. The Devil card can be about addictions. Those people have chains around their necks, but they can lift those chains off and they can do something about that. There's something that is holding you back, something that is kind of depressing. But know that you can break free from that and work yourself out of that. And you also did get the 9 of Swords, and swords are about thoughts. And that's that stinking thinking that keeps us up at night and we can't rest. I do that. I lay down in bed at night. I start thinking of all the dumb things I've done in my life. And so this is sleepless nights and worry. So know that you can get control of those thoughts and get your mind to dwell on a different subject and try to break free from that. And we've got the 2 of Cups. Cups are about emotions. And this is showing that there is going to be a partnership for you that is coming up, that is going to be good and true. And to make sure that you create all your partnerships with love. And then the Chariot, that this energy is moving in fast. That's very strong. That you're going to be moving forward with determination in your life. And you end up with the King of Cups. Spirit is recognizing that you are trustworthy and stable and true. Cups are about emotions, we know. And the King of Cups has stable emotions. And this is what they are recommending for you to have. So thank you so much. Those are the tarot cards you got. Now let's ask the pendulum. Which one of these other decks is for our dear friend Namira? Is it this one? Well, yes. Right off the bat, we got Wisdom of the Oracle cards for you. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend Manira? Which one of these cards has the words that they need to hear at this time? Treasure Island. Treasure Island. Number 9 in the book. Do, 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 do. Number 9. The essential meaning of Treasure Island card is the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, and the results of positive thinking made manifest in abundance, financial gain, and sharing of good fortune. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly in the midst of it, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks a spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so apparent. So let's see, trust your intuition. And in all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. That's a terrific card. Thank you so much for being here, Namira. I appreciate you. And thanks for putting in a question. So Mangled Unicorn is next, and then Crystal, and then Gina. Okay. Mangled Unicorn. I'll take a card for the week, no questions. Trust the process. Thank you for that. That's terrific. 5 tarot cards for our dear friend Mangled Unicorn. Thanks for being here. 5 tarot cards. Okay. So this is for the week, Monday to Monday. So here you are. The very first card shows you the 2 of Wands. Those 2 different paths that you can take. And there you are looking at the world, looking out into the world, making decisions about which path you want to be on. And the King of Wands. The King of Wands, look at the fiery energy of the colors in that card. Wands are about creativity and abilities, and he's the king of creativity and abilities. And this is showing that you are strong in this area. And he takes charge of his life, and they're saying take charge of your life like the King of Wands does. And you got the Page of Cups, that's that silly card with fish in the emotions. Who knew there'd be a fish in that cup? Isn't that silly? So this card says have some fun. Watch some comedies, have a laugh, go out, enjoy yourself. And then you also got the 3 of Wands. Again, these 2 cards seem to go together. These are abilities and creativity. And this is you looking out into the future, planning your life. Planning it is what you want to do in the future, manifesting. And then the last card for that week is something might be coming up that you're going to have to stand up for yourself. This guy is standing up for himself. He's standing on that mountain, protecting it. So the situation may be coming up towards the end of the week where you'll find yourself having to do that. So be prepared for that. And let's see which one of these other cards. My pendulum disappeared. Oh, there it is. It tried to roll away. Which one of these card decks is for our dear friend Mangled Unicorn? Is it the Shaman cards? No, is it the Angel cards? Yes, it is the Angel cards for you, Mangled Unicorn. The Angel Quest Oracle cards. I see Craig Dixon is here. Hello, hello. I can kind of see a few comments on my phone. I'm afraid to look away from the questions right now and start reading the comments because I'll never get done. So I'm just going to keep going through these questions we have that I have starred right now. So Crystal is next, and then Gina M. Which one of these beautiful angel cards is for Mangled Unicorn? Life review. Life review. Archangel Jeremiah wants you to understand how your actions are affecting yourself and others. Number 36. Number 36. After you leave the physical body, you will go through a life review where you will be able to see and feel how you have affected everyone you have encountered through their eyes. Archangel Jeremiah is asking you to encounter your life review now rather than waiting. Tell your loved ones how much you love them. Convey how proud you are of them. They may not know the extent of your feelings about them, and you will make their day. If you've offended someone, explain to them why that happened. Tell them you did the best you could. If you need to forgive someone, try to see through their eyes what had happened. Trust yourself with the respect you deserve and realize you are as significant as anyone else. Begin to say no to anything you don't wish to do and value your time. Get the rest you need and make time for yourself. You don't have to wait until it's too late to see the bigger perspective. By encountering your life review now, you will be creating space in your life and in the lives around you. Archangel Jeremiah will be with you, assisting you in this life-changing exercise. Isn't that an excellent idea for all of us? And we do need to be aware that there's going to be a life review when we step out of these bodies and move to the other side. So thank you so much for being here, Mangled Unicorn. Thank you for your question. I appreciate you. And now we have Crystal, and then we have Gina M, and then we have CEV12, and then Sue Toffee. Okay. So Crystal, will I get the home I desire? Let's see what the tarot cards have to say about this. Let's say what kind of yes or no cards we get. Will I get the home I desire? You know, you are a manifester. A lot of the guides will usually tell us that. You can manifest what you want, what it is that you want in your life. How do we manifest? Well, we think about the thing that we want. We say it, we talk about it, we write it down, we look at pictures of it, we draw pictures of it, we write it down in a journal. We're kind of obsessed about it. So if you really want something, if you really want to manifest something in your life, you kind of have to be obsessed about it. Good, positive thoughts about it. 5 cards. Show us 5 cards. We'll just see what kind of energy is in these cards that we get. Will Crystal get the home she desires? Justice will be done. So the overall appearance of all these cards, I have to say, are positive. These do look like positive cards. You got the Justice card. You got the Page of Wands. You got the working hard at what it is that you want. You got the Success card of the Ten of Pentacles. You got the High Priestess, being mysterious, using your intuition, and you end up with the Seven of Pentacles, and this is your investment will pay off. So it looks like that's a big old yes on that. Big old yes on that. And I think that was all the question that you had. Thank you so much for being here, Crystal. I appreciate your presence here. Then we have Gina M, and then we have CEV12, and then we have Sue. So Gina's asking, may I have a card for the week, please, and thank you. Let's pull those 5 tarot cards for you. Pull those 5 tarot cards for Gina M. My guides keep singing me their song, letting me know they're still here with us. 5 cards for our dear friend Gina M. Heads up, advice, what do you want to say to Gina M for this week? Monday through Monday. Okay. Gina, it shows you the first of the week being blindfolded about some decision you have to make, possibly. There's 2 different ways it can go. That you're in the dark about this. I'm trying to think what else it is that this card means. Swords are about thoughts. So they often say about this card that you can take your blindfold off. A lot of times we blind ourselves to the answers that we're looking for by not wanting to face the situation or things like that, by being blindfolded. So you can pull that blindfold off. You can let the light shine back in again and be able to make the right decision. But whenever you make these decisions, do so with caution. And isn't this interesting? Because the very next card is the Hermit. So a light is going to be shown on that, which you were in the dark about. Isn't that cool? And you're going to be going on a new adventure, something new coming up in your life that you're going to be taking off on. And you got the Sun card. Ta-da! This card signifies good luck. And the Death card. Death card is not about death. It is about big change in your life. Out with the old, in with the new. That's at the end of the week. That's what the card said. Thank you so much, Gina. And which one of these beautiful oracle cards is for our dear friend Gina? Is it the Shaman cards? No. Is it the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms? No. The Angel cards. Yes, it is the Angel cards. I really like the Angel cards. A lot. I like them a lot. Which one of these beautiful Angel Quest oracle cards is for our dear friend Gina M? For our dear friend Gina M. You got Discipline. Discipline says the angels are asking you to increase the level of self-discipline. I need that. I need a whole lot more self-discipline. I'm a mess. Number 44. The angels have noticed your heart's longing to reach a new level of connection and higher consciousness. In order for you to hold this additional light, they are suggesting you direct your energy into goals that have a deeper meaning to you. Prioritize how you spend your day and make sure to carve out time for intensifying your connection to spirit. Take proper care of your body. Get plenty of rest and be hydrated. You won't be able to connect deeply to spirit if you are not healthy. Stimulate your mind with those things that enhance your connection. I don't like to say that if we're not healthy, we can't connect with spirit as well. Because spirit, our guides and our angels are always there for us, so I kind of have a bone to pick with that statement. Your guides and angels are always there for you, especially, if you're not healthy, they want to help you. So above all, tune into your inner light. Rather than being just a crisis meditator, meditate daily. Begin meditating with 15 minutes first thing in the morning. And you will see that you will become more relaxed and compassionate, less stressed, and better able to take on another day. So those were your cards, dear Gina. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. And thanks for your question. And we're going on to CEV 12. I don't know if anybody's still here or not. So CEV 12. Could I please have 5 cards that show my path from present till I reach my goal? Wow. That's a big question. 5 cards that show my path from present till I reach my goal. Well, I'll just pull 5 cards and I'll show you what they are. 5 cards for our dear friend CEV 12. 5 cards. Which 5 cards, dear ones of love and light, do you want CEV 12 to see? Okay. So I'll show you the cards and tell you the meaning, and you can decide how you connect that to the path that you're on. The very first card is justice. You will receive justice. And the second card you got is the Ten of Cups. This is success and happiness with friends and family. And then there is the Two of Swords. These are challenges, decisions you have to make, being in the dark about something, having to choose which way to go. And the Seven of Wands, having to stand up for yourself. Be ready to stand up for yourself. And your very last card is the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles are about material things. So this is the slowest knight. He is the most sure-footed knight, and he takes his time, taking your time to get there. And those are the cards I got for you. Thank you so much for your question. I hope that helps you. Thanks for being here. And Sue Toffee, may I have a reading for this week? Thank you. Yes, indeed, Sue. Thanks for being here. You are an early riser. 5 cards for our dear friend Sue Toffee. Five cards for our dear friend Sue Toffee. What do you have to tell her about this coming week? Sue, the very first card you got is the Ace of Cups. Aces are new beginnings, and this is in emotions. And you've got beautiful, happy emotions. My cup runneth over with joy. And you also have the Three of Pentacles. There is a group of people, maybe that's your guide, standing around there making plans for your material success. Or maybe you are making plans for your material success. But some plans are in the works for you about material things. And you got the Empress card. The Empress is a fertile young woman. She's wearing that crown, holding the scepter, surrounded by nature and abundance. And this shows that you are a creator, like the Empress is. You can create what it is that you want in your life. And then you also got the Six of Pentacles. There's the wealthy man handing out some coins to the poor. But you know what? This card is about giving and receiving and giving. As we give is what we receive. We get what we put out. So this is just a reminder of that and to be generous. And then the very last card you got is a suggestion to you to not isolate yourself. Those people are walking away from him, and now he is isolated. So they are saying, do not isolate yourself. So those are the tarot cards you got. And which one of these beautiful oracle cards are for our dear friend Sue Toffee? Is it the angel cards? Yes, they want you to have an angel card. Cool, because I love the angel cards, like I already said. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend Sue Toffee? Beautiful angel cards. What do the angels want to say to you, dear Sue? Oh, you got dreams. Dreams is number 42. See what the book says. Very far at the end of the book. Okay. The angels are coming in dreams to point you in the direction of whatever you need to know. Keep a dream journal next to your bed so you can record the information you receive. You will know the difference between an ordinary dream and one from the celestial realm. A dream from the angels will mostly be loving and positive and encouraging, and will be more memorable than your other dreams. Ask the angels to direct you to the meaning of the dream if you are unsure of what it is trying to tell you, and then make sure to act on their guidance. Or I would add, ask for dreams from the angels. That is a beautiful card. Thank you so much for that, Sue, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And now I am totally out of touch. That was the last one I had started. And I am totally out of touch with what's been going on in the chat. Leah's got to go. Thank you for being here, Leah. Sue says, I guess I'm being nudged awake. Yes, I love my angels. So we are pretty much out of time. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes, and nobody wants to listen to me any longer than that. So if I didn't have time to get your question in today, I ask that you would come back on Wednesday at 2 Central Time in the United States, and I'll be bringing channeled messages from my spirit guides on Wednesday. So be sure to do that if I didn't have time for your question today. And I'm just so grateful for all of you for being here. I know I have missed your comments, and I'm sorry for that, but I had a lot of questions to get through. So tomorrow, whenever, or overnight somehow, the comments will be available to look at when you rewatch this video. So tomorrow I will be able to go through there and read through your comments and see what I missed. And I hope that all of you can come back on Wednesday. You are so welcome. Thanks for being here. Oops, there's my Angel Raphael alert that she's got a new video up. I like to watch the Angel Raphael channel sometimes. Yeah, Warrior Girl, have a blessed weekend, everyone. So yeah, come back Wednesday. Same time, same place. 2 Central Time, United States. Love y'all. Bye-bye.